At the age of 33, pretty much everything changed for me. Through my 20s, I'd been pretty successful. I'd led a national sales team. I'd been headhunted to go and run the European sales operation for one of the three big sports companies. And, you know, life was pretty good. I then left and set up my own training business, and we were doing decent turnover, making good money. But in the back of my head, I knew that all I was doing was me too. It was the same as everybody else's stuff. Because honestly, all I was doing at that point was just regurgitating what I'd learned from other people. And I wasn't very comfortable with it. And I knew it wasn't delivering results for my clients. If it wasn't delivering results for them, that wouldn't deliver results for me. And fortunately for me, a friend of mine recommended that I start investigating NLP, neuro linguistic programming. And having started to get into it, it occurred to me that, okay, why would I read a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy? Go to the source. So I learned NLP from the two guys that invented it, Dr. John Grinder, Dr. Richard Bandler, who also are the guys who trained Tony Robbins. And almost everything that Tony does to this day originated from or is derived from things that he learned from NLP. I went on half a dozen courses, and each one rocked my world in a different way to a different degree. And honestly, my business went backwards for about 18 months because I was doing what most people do when they get enthusiastic about NLP. I was coming out and I was NLPing all over people. It was messy. It was horrible. But eventually okay, I've now got this new knowledge. I've now got these new skills. Let's start experimenting. So I spent a number of years alongside running my business. I was testing and researching. And I was just trying to work out what worked for people, what didn't work for people, how and why, and then working out how to explain it and train people to do it. Now, working out what worked and why wasn't actually that difficult. If you go and see enough very good salespeople and you find out what they do in common, get rid of all the weird peculiarities and just leave the commonalities, you very quickly come up with a core set of behaviors, beliefs, skills. That wasn't too complicated. What was the devil's own job was working out how to teach it to people, working out how to get really whizzy psychological tools, working out how to turn behavioral economics into something that somebody selling over the phone in a 10-minute sales cycle could do day in, day out and make work for them. So the majority of my research wasn't working out what it is that the best people do and how they do it. It was working out how the hell do I explain it in such a way that people can use it? And fortunately, I kind of got that nailed. I need to have got that nailed because I guarantee the results I deliver. So I'm really hoping I've worked that bit out by now.